Hey all, Sammy here from Avid CNC. Here's your go-to guide for the 10 things to do before you hit cycle start on your Avid CNC machine. These steps are extremely important, and it's always best practice to review each of them before starting your machine. Though the steps are often simple and even seem obvious, they're crucial reminders, and skipping any of them can lead to catastrophic mistakes. You'll find in the description below a downloadable PDF that you can print and have next to your machine, as well as a link to the checklist Sign DXF and Vcarve file. Okay, let's get started. Number 1. Locate the emergency stop. This should be the very first thing that you do when you turn on your machine. Make sure your e-stop is installed in a default position and is readily available. Number 2. Home your machine. By using home X, Y, Z axes, we ensure that the gantry and each of the axes establish a repeatable, fixed relationship between the machine coordinates and the table. This also ensures that you can restart your program if you need to stop it, as you can get easily back to the same physical location, even if your position is lost due to an emergency stop. Number 3. Confirm your material dimensions. Let's check our dimensions in our file versus the actual material. Sometimes we'll make our file before the material arrives and they don't quite match up. Number 4. Let's double check and preview our Toolpath programs. Run the preview and check the tool settings. Did you remember to regenerate your Toolpath after making changes to your material setup? Did you select the correct bit? For example, do you choose a 90-degree V-bit or a 60-degree V-bit? We highly recommend instating a clear naming convention so you know exactly what is programmed in the Toolpath. For example, I might name a Toolpath as Vcarve 0 material 90-degree V to communicate the operation type, cut depth, Z0 location, and router bit selection. Number 5. Let's check that our material workholding is secure. Give it a movement test and make sure your material won't shift during the operation. If you'd like more videos on workholding, there's a playlist linked in the description below. Number 6. Check the router bit installation. Be sure to install the bit tight enough so that it won't slip during your operation. Be sure to set the router bit to the correct height with sufficient clearance, considering your material thickness and maximum cut depth. Number 7. Verify work coordinate offsets, or G54. Set your work coordinate offsets using the Auto Z and corner finding touch plate. Check the XY datum and Z0 selection in your program to ensure these match your work coordinates. If you have a tool change, be sure to reset the Z0 with the Z-only side of the touch plate every time you change the tool. In the touch plate menu, click the center icon for a Z-only touch-off, whether you are zeroing to the machine bed or the workpiece surface. Don't forget to disconnect the touch plate from your cutting tool and remove it from the machine or workpiece. Number 8. Check your Mach 4 setup and confirm that you have the correct G-code loaded. Here's a pro tip. When selecting your G-code, click Organize by Date Modified so your most recent G-code file will come to the top of the list. Also, referring to your file naming convention can help with this step. Number 9. Test the spindle. Turn the spindle controller box on and test the spindle in Mach 4. Be sure the spindle comes to a complete stop before moving on to the next step. Number 10. Reinstall the dust shoe and turn the dust collection on. Great! You're ready to hit cycle start. Thanks everyone for watching. We look forward to seeing what you make. I'll see y'all in the shop.